We are. How is everybody doing? I stepped on my red palm, carinding, and broke it, unfortunately. But I have another one. Luckily, I had two of them. I was playing on this a little bit last night. Anyways, what harps is everybody into? What have y'all been up to? It was a beautiful day here in Kansas. It's been super cold, like wind chills of negative 30 Fahrenheit. I think the actual temperature got down to negative 16 Fahrenheit, which is negative 26 degrees Celsius. It's been super cold here in Kansas. We finally got a nice day, so got some outside time today. We're gonna get some gunpowder green tea. Andy Coppas, how you doing? Jake Fontaine, what's up? Andy Coppas, I stepped on a carinding and broke it, dude. Lame, but anyways, been playing some cheaper harps. Been getting down on the Glaser a little bit. Not so much meditation-wise, but just doing percussives on them. Most of the time, I prefer a handmade harp for my meditation. Hey, Joanne, how are you doing? Kind of like almost like a hissing noise, but with percussives in there. Then been into a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of drums I did last night. Been working with draw starting harps. Had one of this harp get. I am Smiley. How are you doing? How's the Great Up Canada? This one has a tiny chip in the back part of the reed. Somebody sent it back, which you probably should do because you don't want a harp with a chip in the reed because it might crack. So I'm like, I'm going to test this and see if and when it does break. I've been playing it fairly hard. It's Gorka brass. Hey, Vincent Dill, hello from California. He says, hello from Kansas, dude. Howdy, Cyberfish. How are you doing? I'm having some gunpowder green tea, and I have some orange peco that I made hot in the French press and chilled it down. We're caffeining up today. Oh, hello. We have a surprise guest visitor. Young man, how are you doing, good sir?
I'm just going to say goodnight to you.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah,
you want to come over here? You don't have to be in the video if you don't want. These are the erasers. Yeah, you want to come over here? Say hi? Yeah, these are erasers. I use these on the harps. If there's a rusty or discolored spot, I just get right in there. Cyberfish says he's drinking tea with Jasmine.
I want to do a video.
You want to do a video? Well, what would you like to do in your video? Do you want to play the harp? Mm-hmm. Open your mouth. Go, ooh.
Ooh. I can do it.
Yeah. Ooh. Okay, there you go. And then there's this one. This is the clackamore. You'll put it against your lips.
Yeah, it changes noise.
It does. Put it up against your lips. There you go. Hit it. Yeah, it uses your mouth as a resonating chamber.
It's a clackamore.
A clackamore? Yeah, it's the clackamore.
It's a clackamore.
The clackamore. Do you
I
want me
like to call it a clackamore.
Oh, the clackamore? Yeah.
Yeah, why is that hope stuck in there?
Oh, it's because it's a wooden case, so you can carry it around. Oh, Cyberfish says, oh, he's getting big. That's the good Dr. Penguin that sent us the steam engine. Remember when we put hot water in the steam engine and it ran? It's a Mandarov. And oh, that's coconut oil. Are you going to take a whole glob of it? Okay, I'll give you a hug. Yep, take you some coconut oil. Yeah, put it on the harps. Yeah, you put it right on the middle of the harp.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
Mom.
And then if you need to wipe the rest of it off, you can either wipe it on this or wipe it on Pickbee. Then you'll have cat hair stuck to you. We have the whole crew. I love you. Have sweet dreams. Enjoy watching your Saturday night videos. Oh, do you need more coconut oil?
Yeah.
Well, you better go give some to Mom. Yep. Oh, yeah, they're getting that one good.
And then I got Mr. Pickles.
If you do that, you will have cat hair stuck to your finger, I promise you. Careful of the light.
Ah! Hot lava!
Oh, jump over the hot lava. And away he runs. Love you, young man. Have sweet dreams. I'm hitting outward. I wouldn't recommend doing this too awful hard. I'm just catching it on the side of my thumb. I think some people will catch it on the pad of the thumb. I like to catch it up here. Yeah, I think it was AC Courtier. A subscriber said to us, Joanne Leclerc says, sweet dreams. Oh, yes, Donald, my son's going to watch some videos before bedtime. Fridays and Saturdays, he gets to stay up a little bit later and watch videos, Blippi or Griff's Garage or whatever the kid's into. Anyways, what was I saying? I was on a ramble, and I totally forgot what I was saying. That's okay, I'm a forgetful being. Oh, yes, I was answering a subscriber question that they asked. AC Courtier, I think is the way it's pronounced, maybe. Commented today at a Shepelev demo, what I was doing at 25 seconds and 35 seconds and 51 seconds of the video. So we'll see if we can identify what that is. I was using my glottis and playing down to my throat, so I was playing the deepest tone. I was kind of doing a falling thing. Answer that subscriber question. Like, oh, ha, oh, but, oh, and then I close my glottis like you're saying, huh, but you're not actually saying it. Oh, huh, huh, huh. Closing your glottis, like when you say the words better, butter, and bowl, that's called a glottal stop. So I'm opening and closing my glottis while kind of playing down on my throat. Whoa. Oh, yes, a Cortez. Cortez, now my memory doesn't work. Not all the time, Mr. Pickles. We're answering subscriber questions. But anyways, I was dropping down the throat. Oh, hit, oh, hit. So if you can do that open close glottis thing, here like kind of in the mid range, or what I call the mid range, or if you were to laugh, go. It's opening and closing the glottis, and in language it's actually called a glottal stop. Like if you say the word better, butter, or bowl, with the over exaggerated English accent. I think us American speakers use it when we say the word kitten and mitten. You got a Munarp nearby. What Munarp do you want to hear? I've got Babayev and Almenchinov. Let's see. Those are the two I've got nearest to me. And we'll demonstrate the thing that I did at 0.0 or 51 seconds in for a Cortez. Anyways, I was going like la 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 la. I'm holding my breath. Cyberfish says he just burped while playing the harp and sounded insane. Yeah. Also, if you're yawning, don't. If I say the word yawn, it'll make me say it, or it'll make me do it. So try, if you ever have to feel like you have to yawn, go ahead and yawn through the harp. It gets weird. Oh, it's hard to complete a yawn on the harp, but yeah, yawning, burping, all those things play right through. Just like if your mouth starts to fill up with liquid, a lot of times I play for as long as I can, because the acoustics or the sound waves or whatever have a really interesting quality when your mouth is like half full of spit, which is gross to talk about, but very cool effect on the harp. If you do it long enough, it will eventually make a mess. But anyways, we'll play something else. Somebody said, you got a Munarp handy. Munhapa. I can't even say the word correctly. I'm not even that gifted at speaking of English, and it's the only language I speak. Let's see here. The Munarp. Let's see. We're going to play Where'd my Babayev go? I lost it. No worries. We're going to play the Almenshionov. G2. Oh, yeah, there's my Babayev right there. I think that's my A2. I was playing on that a little bit last night, too. The G2 Almenshionov. We'll do that effect that I was telling AC Cortez about. Just hold your breath. Nyet, 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 nyet. You go nyet, nyet, nyet. I'm going down, and if you see the back of my tongue, I'm touching the tip of my tongue to the roof of my mouth. I'm also moving the sides of the back of my tongue up and down. If you can say the word, and I'm also opening and closing my glottis. So all these patterns, I'm working some glottal stops into. For the longest time, I didn't know how to do open, close glottis, and Mark Groudon taught me how to do it, told me about it and taught me how to do it. And now I work the glottis into all sorts of stuff. Any Kappa says his stash likes to run interference. Yeah, they will do that, especially with some of the Dan Moy too. It'll dead stop them, and it'll actually tug your hair. I always, before I play the harp, I like to trim up around the stash because it will get into harps. Vincent wants to know how to make a Whitlow sound good. Some of the Whitlow sound pretty good. I bought a full tune set of them, and some of them weren't as good. They're quieter, but yeah, you can make a Whitlow sound good. Whatever harp you have, play to its strength. If it's a loud harp, play to the strength of it. If it's a quiet harp, we'll play to the strength of it. Let's find a Whitlow. I wonder what note that is. Should be marked somewhere. Is that a G or an F? I don't know. No, that's something different. Anyways, a Whitlow. Let's get a Whitlow going. Whitlows in general are pretty easy to play fast. Just that little bit of outward playing and bidding on this reed a little bit turned it into a draw starting harp. But yeah, that's a F flat. What would that be? C D, a D sharp. Would that be it? No, that isn't what that is. I don't know what it is. It's an F with a symbol next to it. Might be an F sharp. Anyways, we'll play another harp. Let's play something really techno-y. Gonna play. Oh wait. I used this harp today in tomorrow. It's going to be tomorrow's video. Just a tutorial on smoothing harps. This is a Bagvana tailless bass. These are the newer Bagvana. The older Bagvana were not as good sounding. Some of the newer ones are gapped pretty well, but they do come pretty rough, so I sanded it in a video. Mark Gundick says, what harp has been calling to you lately? This Morchang I got back in the mail. Also, some of the Glasner harps. I've been playing lots and lots on the Van Dyke drum. I have 2 of them, but I only have 1 up here. I don't know where the second one is. They tend to... There it is. That's Van Dyke, the dad Van Dyke. Maybe I'll play them side by side. These triggers tend to catch on clothing, so I'm always finding them on the floor because they'll catch on your clothing and then they'll fall off. They're kind of like stickers. Well, one of those Drimba's sons. Oh yes, they're already in the United States. They were processed through a facility in New York and customs. They should be within the next week or 2 here, depending on how the mail moves. Sometimes it's 2 days, sometimes it's a week. So the Van Dyke, I got 50 of them coming. Probably going to keep a couple more for my collection because I play them so much and I know eventually I'm going to break one. This is a Bagvana new deep bass tailless. And yeah, it came really rough. And they most of the time do. Some of the Recca, especially the Bagvana, and you sand it a little bit, 100 or 1,000 grit sandpaper. And I did everything in a video. And also opening and closing my glottis in there, getting that going. That made me really lightheaded. I enjoyed that. I like to be sitting when I play the harp. And I wonder if you get lightheaded enough you pass out or faint. I did faint once up in the mountains, but I wasn't playing the harp. I don't always do the best with altitudes. Maybe I should allow myself time to get used to altitudes of the mountains. Maybe not. But anyways, what am I talking about? Lightheaded. But I'm also bringing my lips up, sneaking that in breath. I'm percussives out breath, then sneaking that in breath, and just trying to make that in breath to let it be a part of the music. Anything I can use, I try to use in a song. kind of, but you can hear that open, close glottis and that. Cyberfresh sounds very brain buttery. Yeah, my brain is very well buttered right now. Yeah, playing the harp, it really puts you into that meditative state or journeying state or trance state. Like to sometimes when you're playing, visualize a hole in the ground or in the tree and just imagine yourself going down deeper and deeper as you play. Just make sure that you imagine yourself coming back if you do drop into that meditative or trance state. If not, you can have some mild reality disassociation for a short period of time on the harp, but that's something that doesn't get talked a lot about on the harp, using it for journey or meditation. Oh, you got to see this. My son Donovan, who was here earlier, oiling the harps. There's a well coconut oiled Glazerin harp. This is a Glazerin Samurai. I decided, before I send the harper off here in a couple weeks, I'm going to keep a few of the cheaper Glazerin just to experiment around them, because techno's never really been my thing, but they're probably one of the better harps for techno. Not as good for melodic playing. Somebody said, missed it. Yes, Dr. Gundick. There's some good books on that. Let's see if we can find a rhythm. I switched it up and I kind of lost the rhythm. Couldn't find my way. Mr. Pickles, what are you doing? Oh, my green tea's gone. I boiled the water up for the green tea and got to playing with my son, and a lot of the tea boiled out of the kettle or evaporated out of the kettle, so I didn't have quite a full glass of tea. Yes, Mr. Pickles. Soon enough, it'll be time for food again. Oh, there's a gaggle of people who showed up. What is everybody into? I'm always talking about myself. What is everybody into? What are you playing? Sean S. says, yes, the Samurai aria seemed to be really useful. Oh, cool. Yeah, I was playing on the Scythian, also called a skiff when Glazerin first came out with this, and everything I do with him is over translation. But when he first came out with this harp, he said the name was Scythian, or it translated to Scythian. You can also find this on other websites as Skiff. I'm probably going to update the name and put Scythian/Skiff, because I'm the only person calling it that. And yeah, it's probably due to a translational error between me and Glazerin. Yeah, it's such a pick, babe. Oh. What should we play yet? Now, let's play something really good for. We're going to have to scoot this back. Play lit. Play it. Oh, in time. Good things come to those who wait. I don't even know what I've been rambling about. No. I'm keeping the tip of my tongue anchored to the tip of my mouth. Oh, welcome. Yeah, this is the Poor York. I kept one for myself. I think there's one or two still left on the website. These are the ones in F. And they're plenty loud. I'm keeping the tip of my tongue to the roof of my mouth and doing all the modulation or variation with my tongue with the tip up there. See? And the sides of your tongue can bowl out and make different shapes, and you can create cavities under your tongue where you get that. Then start bringing the tip of your tongue down. If you're doing it dry without the harp and you hear a change in tone, it's going to be a lot more apparent on the harp when you're changing. Ever have any harping accidents? Yes, I stepped on I think these are red palm double tongue corinding. I stepped on it, broke it. Like, no. Yeah, that was a harping accident. I did break a one of those Sumatra Gingong and iron. I broke it. I was playing it, and then it's weird what happens to a harp reed, and that's the only one I've ever broke playing. Right before it broke, so I was playing and all along, and then all of a sudden the tone went you, whoa, 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 and it like went, this tiny little harp went super low as that reed slowed down before it broke. It was really a crazy experience to be a part of. That one that you have there would be a great. Oh yeah, the poor York. Let's play a couple other harps. I like to keep a paper towel handy, especially when I'm wiping down harps that I just worked on, like that Bigvana that has a little bit of metal residue left on it. In general, I use this a lot too. This is just an old piece of flannel. Piece of flannel works great on harps because it's super soft and it won't scratch your harps. Let's play. What else? We're gonna play the God of Sev. I think I'm saying that right. We're into a techno kick. Yeah. Word. You it, tattoo it, tattoo it. Anyways, we'll play one more harp and we're gonna wrap it. Oh, there's a gaggle more of people. More people seem to show up every week. Thank you to everyone for tuning in. I love y'all. I hope you're enjoying nice weather outside. I love y'all. Keep your harps clean, keep them dry, keep them oiled. Be good to each other. If you can do nothing else in this world, be kind and patient with people. I love y'all. Harp out. Yeah, we'll play one more harp. We played the Van Jurack Sun harp. Let's play his dad's harp. I tried to play his dad's harp too much because I can't get any more of these. I had 100 of them and got rid of them. Yeah. I love y'all. Harp out. End the live stream. Goodbye, y'all.